Cool! Data everyone from cashmere.com. Okay, so that makes me more excited. Today's video, I'll give you my reward reef update. How much I've made over the last 2 months. How you can make $5 in a little over 10 minutes and more. Thank you everybody so much for joining me. I want to thank you for watching. And if you're over here by following a link from X, very much welcome to the channel. You can see how I make money playing mobile games and other activities. But most of all, thank you again for being here and welcome. So let's get to it real quick. So the important details: how much have I made from RewardReef over the last 2 months? Confirmed payouts are $130, and I will actually get into a detailed breakdown of that in a little bit. But first, let me go over how you can now make $5 in a little bit over 10 minutes and some tips on that as well. So, RewardReef just recently added their weekly activities. You can see on the top right here. Let me go to it real quick. So, in essence, all this is a way of getting you to install more games, so they can, I guess, get. Because I'm pretty sure the way it works is that for all these companies like RewardReef, Misplaced Swagbucks, and the like, is that they get payout for confirmed installs on games from publishers, and then additional, I'm assuming, payouts based on certain milestones reached by the user, that being us, and then they share that with, you know, us in the form of payouts. In the case of RewardReef, mostly PayPal for me. So the way it works is that you have 3 steps, as you see right here. Each step has a different amount of coins payout for completing. So step 1 is 350, step 2 is 700, and step 3 is 2000. When you combine all 3 of those, you have enough coins to cash out for $5 at a minimum. Then it gets worth a little bit more if you uh, keep saving coins. So there you go. See right there, the poll or the draw is connected to $5 every week. So the way it works is that you see right there, install one app and use it for 1 second. Damn, okay. When I did this last week, it actually said 1 minute. Hence my hook on the video per se. So I can confirm that it does work. Once you install a game and use it for, I guess now it's a second, but I recommend doing at least a minute, then you can come back to the app and this will now be grayed out, because it will, like for instance, right there for the darts or the truck there, and you will be able to, in step 1, the plus 350 will be tappable slash clickable, and then you can get your coins, and then step 2 will open. And step 2 is, get ready for this, install 2 apps and use it for, I'm going to go ahead and assume, at least 1 minute, and then you get your 700 coins from that. And then step 3 is installing 4 apps and using them for at least 1 minute. So that's a lot of apps to install, but I can confirm I did this myself last week and it does work. The caveat that you're going to have here is that if you install it and you use the app literally for just a minute, or I guess a second now, is that RewardReef will have an issue with actually tracking that for future earnings, meaning that you will no longer get paid for playtime on these apps if you just speed run through this. I recommend honestly to do, after you install the game, have it loaded on there, active for at least 2 minutes or so. From my experience, it's between 2 and 3 minutes is the sweet spot for RewardReef to fully recognize that the game was installed and continue paying you out for playtime on that game later on, because that's very important. And that's how I made my $130. So, real quick, for those of you who haven't seen the first video, every game pays out, or most games I should say, not every game, will pay you a certain amount of coins per minute. And then some games have actual task completion, like Bingo Blitz right there, you get the 55,000, damn. Coins for task completion. Hunt Royale right there is 36.90. But most of these games you see right here on the bottom, like Parking Jam, 3 per minute, Bowling Club, 4 per minute, so on and so forth. Most of these will just have a coin per minute payout and no task completion, unfortunately, which is why I recommend really focusing more on playtime, because it's mostly passive, honestly. I've had this happen on, like I've mentioned in the past, because I have a small toddler. A lot of times I will be playing these games on my device for testing purposes and just, for kicks and giggles. I'll end up having to leave my phone to go check on my son, or take care of him, and then I'll come back, not realizing it's been like 15-20 minutes. And RewardReef, I've noticed, never stops paying. Just freaking fantastic. So this is my list of games here. So I'm gonna click on Tile Explorer here. I actually did this one for the weekly activities last week, and as you can see right there, I it says play to unlock. Experience the game for 1 minute first. I launched this game again for over 10 minutes, played a little bit, and got nothing. I don't know how not know how to fix this, unfortunately. So that's why I recommend if you're doing the weekly activities, install and play the game for at least 2 to 3 minutes. But every day, I pick a game like Solitaire Journey here. As you can see right there, engaging games remain online, 5 coins per minute. Also, every game has a time limit of how long it'll pay you. So right there, you see the 5 days, 5 hours clock slash time remaining. So after that runs out, I can no longer earn coins from playing this game. So then I have to install new games. But let me just show you real quick, guys, how simple this is. So you load up the game, and that's it. Right now I have the do not disturb on to minimize the amount of pop-ups or distractions. But usually you will, actually, like most of the time, you will get a small pop-up there that says, the game time has started. I honestly never even look for it because I'm just so used to the fact that it pays. I know that it does. I know that it tracks. So I will just load up the game, and I will make sure to get my playtime in. Like I mentioned in the past, in other apps like Misplay, uh, having something running in the background, like you can have your Spotify, or you can do like minimize YouTube videos, like from your favorite creator. Hopefully that's I'm up there with on that list, and you can just have that playing while the game runs, and you will still get credit for your playtime. And that way, you can multitask, you can listen or watch something, and play the game, and that way you're in your payout. So you do this every single day on all of your games to get the maximum amount of coins possible. So then you can cash out for some sweet, sweet rewards, because we all love that free money. Okay, so that should be enough. Let's see. So we're gonna go back to RewardReef. As you can see right there, it added 5 because I played for essentially 1 minute. So I got my 5 coins. So if I let this run for 40 minutes today, total, I'll get my 200 coins, which I can then use to cash out. Let's go through my cash out history. So right now, you can see right there, I have 2 payments on hold. Technically, the cash out says it could take up to a week to get them. I usually get them in about 3 days, so this is actually the longest I've had to wait for a payout. Honestly, based on how well the app pays and how little effort that it takes, as of right now, which is March 18th, 2025, it's still paying. I've gotten everything on here except for one, but as you can see right there, and that, by the way, that is my business email address. So, Raid Shadow Legends, Raycon. I'm ready for my, sponsorship opportunity. I will take it, and I will shill for you guys. That's still left on my YouTube bingo card. But all of these are cash outs that I've gotten. So except for the last 2, which say on hold, as you can see, all the $10 amounts, and usually it's about every 3 days or so. The Amazon one for 50, I still have not gotten that one. I actually haven't even emailed them yet. I can say it's a combination of both my bad time management and me honestly being a little paranoid that they're gonna just flag my account and cancel it, considering how much money I've gotten from them. Like I said, $130, and my first cash out was on 117 for $10. So it's been about 2 months, essentially, and I've gotten $130 worth of PayPal cash outs, which is freaking fantastic. So right now, this has my highest recommendation as far as an app to try for pay to play, because there's no referrals needed. You do need a phone number, a US phone number, but it just sends you a confirmation text at the beginning at sign up, and then after that, you do not need it. When you are cashing out for your PayPal payouts, which is honestly, it's the best value here, really. You do need to upload a screenshot of your PayPal interface, not your account details, just the front screen, which just shows your activities and what your balance is, and that's it. And then that's it. From there, you will get your payout. Again, I have those 2 on hold as of right now, but it's been paying really well. I don't know how long that'll last. The weekly activities, being added on there, while it's awesome to get some money now, it is a bit concerning because it might be a Hail Mary for them to just get more game installs and more users. So hopefully they are not running out of money, or or having some other problems. But for now, as of right now, March 18th, 2025. Focus Micro recommendation. You can install it and at the very least go to the weekly activities tab and just even do that. Just spend like realistically to make sure you get credit for playtime later, like 20 or so minutes. Get your $5, cash out, and wait, and then see where it goes from there. If you get your money, which I'm pretty sure you will, at least I'm banking on it too, then just keep playing, keep using the app. If not, well, it's not that big of a time amount lost. But that's everybody. Thank you very much so much for joining me. And I'm currently trying the Vibes app on another device, the VYBS. That's how it's spelled. It's an early access, so I will let you guys know how that is once I have more time with the app. But that's it. Thank you very much for joining me. Go to listen games, make some money, spend some money, see some money, don't get boned. Get boning.